that last share I ended on, that's as many as I can talk about right now, and I have to because it's right. Expose Emily Tabalowski, and I'm like, I'm upset at her because you're a judge for my country, my town, and my state, and you didn't do the right thing. You let a drunk go back out and destroy more people's lives after they already wrecked mine, going back 5 years. And it's not going to change my objective is to make the court do the right thing. I want to take all those people's property, money, and send them to prison. And that's including the judge, Progressive Insurance, Carolyn Pre Brown, Jacobs. But I'm going to go ahead and say all the names again on this share because it's right for me. I haven't slept, and I'm not going to be able to for a couple more years. I know that because that's how bad the wreck was, right? You weren't there, but you get to watch the wreck, and you can see and understand the fact that there's a fact where they did me wrong. 9/27, they lied behind my back in September and did something, actions against me, and I'm still having to pay because the lawyer lied, and here's the lies that they told. There's right there. I turned in a brief that said, did not contain a table of contents, and I did. So Vincent lied, and they screwed up my life forever more, and what's wrong is wrong. And exposing, Rick Krause is a name I forget with I'm right by calling him because it's right for me, because Thompson was wrong. I never said they could move my case, communicate with anyone, send anything to anyone, and they did. They went behind my back, and all they did was lie. And they had me fooled and lied to me going up to November 4th that they gave me false hope, thinking there was still a case that I could finally get something from suffering, something from pain and suffering for more than 5 years because of the drunk, Carlos Menos Gonzalez, right? So here's where it is where I've told the truth before is you can look at this because it's really right. The wreck not our fault, right, is right. You're looking at it under wreck not our fault. YouTube, Jeff Nelson, right? And they lied to me so bad, I thought I had a court on November 4th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you parts of both of them because it's evidence. It's just facts against them. That's all there is to it. There's not any question, this wreck really happened, right? And you get to watch it, and I'd have to tell the whole world about it because they were that bad. That guy was that bad, and my body and my vehicle that could have been worth more than $24,000, which is true. And I have a video with receipts in it, right? So Monday, November 4th, I was going to go to the hearing against this guy forever and hopefully put him away. But your court people in the 298th, all of them, Tabalowski and Vincent, Carolyn Pre Brown, Nicole Burrows, and another one, Carolyn Dupree Brown, Nicole Burrows, Nick, Louis, Vincent, Emily Tabalowski, and there is the van that he hit me with. I was clean and sober. I was going to the VA. I went 75 to 30. There's Carlos Menes Gonzalez, a ruthless criminal bad guy. He failed to use turn signals, was texting, drinking, and driving, and he wrecked. You can see how bad it was. He knocked me into oncoming traffic. There's a beer bottle that proves he was drinking right there. That's a fact. That really happened. So that's enough, right? Most people would quit there, but I'm encouraging you not to give up, and you want to expose people, God, 500 times a day if you have to 1,000 to more. And you may have to do that. You may have to expose somebody 1,000 times in one day just to get another person to act right. I know because I've been there. This has been more than 5 years times 365. You do the math. That's 365 times 5. That's how bad these bad people screwed up my life. And now you've got, God, 20 going to 30 more bad people because they're just trying to cover their tracks. You do the math. I'm going to tell you, basically, suffering and pain, more than 5 years, 365 days times 5 is, you do the math, 1,825 days times going to $1, $30 to $5,000 a day, because I made that with one guitar. So really, 1,825 days. You do the math. $5,000 times that many days, and there can be one judge that would actually help me get that, and I feel like I have to go to Supreme Court. All the judges in a report expose all the people here at the appeals court, 298th, lower court, and the drunk driver and all of them. All of Progressive Insurance. An adjuster handled the case wrong from the beginning, and Casey Colby, an agent with Progressive, handled the case wrong from the beginning. So Trisha Griffith and all her 50 women and the whole company is responsible for bad guys and bad people. So the other people, right after the wreck, I caught him trying to run and flee from the scene, and he actually did. He tried moving his address, and we caught him, and that's it. So anyway, more than 5 years, right, because of a drunk. And I'm permanently damaged. I lost my eyesight, honestly, from that wreck. And I have surgery in April because of him. So my right side was wrecked and destroyed, really. But my back and neck got worse, and the headaches, and I eventually permanently damaged, lost part of my eyesight. That's a fact, documented. Anyway, I lost the wages, and all the people that I am going to say again that were wrong and still were, and forever, it has to all be reversed and go against them. Is Judge Emily Tabalowski, 298th Court, George L. Allen, Senior Courts Building, 600 Commerce, all against her. Nicholas Louis Vincent, a liar, really. He lied through the whole hearing. And nobody sent anything to me. And they lied to me and had me fooled that I was going to a hearing against him November 4th last year. So anyway, Carolyn Dupree Brown, Nicole Burrows, and Jennifer J. Jacobs, CSR 8809, operated with an expired license that day, September 27th. The expiration date was May 31st, 24. So, Thompson, I already told you about Progressive Insurance, how it's their fault and the drunk driver's fault, and Ryan Ladd Thompson, his fault, and all the people that work with him, because I never gave him permission to further violate all my rights in my case anywhere. And Ed Wood, an employee, violated all my rights. And then MAS, the worst group of people in the world, in my town, Texas, Dallas. 3300 Oaklawn is an address, Dallas, Texas. Thompson uses, maybe room 300. 212 West Spring Valley Drive, Richardson, Texas, 75081 is the building where the bad guys say that they hide and go gang up on people and violate all their rights, because it happened to me. Jasmine Solano, Sean S. Majerad, Nave, Rahib Abu Saad, and Muhammad Yusuf Sayed, and Rebecca Salgado and Jack Walter Witham, Minier, Liber, Matt, Reese, Hoffman, Dalval, Law, the entire company's wrong, Vincent and them. Because the lawyers are satanic. They go to different groups and law firms and units and gang up against people, and they're going to take all your money, and you may go to prison because they don't want you to expose them. So, Melissa Vieira is guilty, and Mehdi Vagefi, Kenneth Davis Owen, and Rick Krause, and I said Jasmine Solano, and Jeff Daniel Shelton, a fat drunk and liar, and Robin Amy Ivy Visualian, a liar, psychotic. And you can check their background, especially her. There isn't anything that is in order. Like, there's no one place that you can tell that I can tell from what she did to me. She's psychotic. And Carrie Tate is too deranged. And egregious is a word against all of them. Tabalowski and Vincent, it means outstandingly bad. All those people have been and still are guilty. And they actually committed crimes against me. They further violated all my rights. And there's amendments I could go into later. All the amendments they violated, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I know that. I just heard about one of them. I just found out Nicole Burrows was a part of committing all the crimes against me. So, the rest of MAS is some more people, which is hard for me to remember. Tabalowski, Vagefi, Vincent, Vieira, Salgado, Shelton, Solano, Jasmine, Nevi, I said that. He's got a terrorist first name. The foreigner's name is Shahar Riar, Shahariar, Daniel Nevi. They threatened me. Jeff Daniel Shelton, they're really attacks and assaults. And Vincent lied the entire time. There's got to be a way to send him to prison. And it's hard to remember all of them. Every day they go through you because you were right and all those people did you wrong. So, MAS law firm, I'm going to be against all of them forever. Thompson law firm, because of what they did. And Minier, Leiber, Matt, Reese, Hoffman, Delval, and Vincent, and Progressive Insurance, and Carlos Amas Gonzalez.